Hey guys, it's Jen, your student success coach here at Essential Education. Always thrilled to welcome you to our channel here on YouTube. Want to remind you that we have other offerings for you to connect with our resources and with each other, both on Facebook at GED Academy and via our live coaching sessions, which really dive pretty deeply into some study topics, into some job ready topics, and just some general information that you need to know as you look at life change. We know that a lot of you are at multiple stages, different stages of your journey. Some of you are joining us today because you're trying to tackle those study aspects of your GED, HiSET, or task. Others of you are kind of rounding the corner there. You're finishing your high school education, you're looking at college, or you're looking at some new job or trade opportunities, and we're here to help you with those as well. We want to come to you just very briefly today to talk about what is an important topic. Should be a really popular topic, but I think a lot of go-getters, like I know you are, and very studious students stay away from this topic because it makes them feel like they're doing something wrong. It makes them feel like they're not living up to their full potential. And that topic is rest, the power of rest and reflection and your ability to recharge. You know, there's a big buzzword in education and business and just life development in general right now, and that word is grit. It's something I'm super passionate about. It's something that we may even do a specific session about here in the next little bit. And grit is that fortitude, that ability to push through and overcome obstacles, to, realize when you fall down to get back up again. And all of that is important. Don't miss the boat on that. Don't mishear what I'm saying today, that you shouldn't keep pushing and keep going and keep striving. But there's also a very important aspect of life change that a lot of people miss, and that is the importance of taking care of yourself. And so I want to do a couple of things today. The first thing I want to do is I want to call out some specific people that I know are in our essential education audience and maybe in that adult education audience as a whole. I'm going to call you out and I want to let you know that you are seen, because when you're seen, you have value. So I want to give a shout out to the single moms and dads out there who are working one, maybe even two jobs. You're doing this whole hybrid learning thing with your kids right now. You're investing in their education, but you're also investing in your own education and life change, and you're setting examples for your kids about lifelong learning. You are seen, you are valued. I want to talk to the single folks out there who may be working multiple jobs to make ends meet in the midst of our crazy times, and you're still working toward your dreams and goals. It might not be something that's super visible to everyone else. You might do it in the quiet of your bedroom, the quiet of a small space carved out in your kitchen table. No one else sees you, but we want you to know that we see you. We see that hard work. We see, yes, that grit. I want to call out some of our older folks, our seasoned folks out there who may have, gone through all of these different life stages and always had it in the back of their mind that they wanted to further their education. They wanted to complete their education, and they know that there's no right time, there's just time. And so I see you. You are spending your time wisely. You know that it's never too late to learn. You are seen, you are valued, your hard work is seen, your hard work is valued. And what I want to say to you, no matter if you fall into any of those categories or one of the many other life story categories that our wonderful hardworking students fall into, I want to tell you today to rest. I want to tell you today to look back at how far you've come, to reflect on all of those late nights, to reflect on all of those hard early mornings that you may have put in, to reflect on all of those times that you sat down to study or job prep when it was the last thing that you wanted to do, and realize you have come so far. Sure, there may be miles to go before you sleep, as they say, but stop every now and then to look back at the road that you've traveled and gain joy in that journey. And take a second, a minute, a day, if you have it to afford, to just rest. we could talk about the science behind it. We could talk about how brain science always tells you that there's value in fueling your body and your mind. Your brain is a part of your body, fueling that up so that you can build your long-term memory, so that you can better take on new challenges. So you can look at it as an investment. But whatever you do, don't look at those times of designated rest, those times of designated self-care as a way out or a cheat day or anything like that. See it as an investment. See it as an investment and a value benefit in that long-term work that you're putting in. Yes, put in the grit, but yes, take some time to yourself to sit back, whether you do it on the daily, on the weekly, or on the monthly, to see how far you've come. There's value not only in fueling your body for the journey ahead, but there's value in fueling your motivation, in continuing to remember why you started and give you the energy to keep taking those steps. You know, as a parent and, you know, following mommy bloggers and different things like that, one of the common phrases that you hear is that you can't pour out unless you're being poured into, meaning you can't give, you can't support those people around you, you can't better learn and support yourself if you aren't taking care of yourself, if you aren't taking care of your body, if you aren't taking care of your mind, if you aren't taking care of your spirit. So you have to fill your tank in order to have that fuel to keep going. So at minimum, see it as a pit stop. See rest and reflection as that little rest area that you pull over to on the highway on a long road trip. You need it, right? I mean, think about the traditional school system. You know, it's one of the things I miss about not working in that K-12 arena. I miss those breaks. Those breaks are in there for a reason. Your spring breaks, your Christmas breaks, your fall breaks. Why? Because they know that students and teachers alike, everyone needs that time of rest and reflection. As adult learners, life goes on, right? You don't necessarily live, as unfortunate as that might feel, on that traditional school schedule. So what does that look like for you? Put it this way. Go on Do Not Disturb. Find some time in your day. You can go back and look at other coaching sessions or other lives that we've done here today. Talk about it on this channel, talking about your priorities, talking about those things that are important to you and the importance of carving out, yes, your time for the things you must do and the things that you should do to reach your goals. But carve out time for breaks. Carve out time for yourself. And you say, Jen, I just can't do that. I don't have the monetary resources to take a spa day. Don't we wish we could? Don't we wish we all had that luxury? If you do, I'm so excited for you. Send us pictures. Let us know, how you're enjoying, the cucumbers over your eyes or the massage or whatever that might look like. But a lot of us in our busy lives, we don't have that. But we do have 5 or 10 minutes to shut off our devices, to unplug, to do some breathing exercises, to think back over the week behind, the month behind, and take some joy, take some time to have gratitude and to be thankful. We all have time for that. Anybody has 5 or 10 minutes in their day. It may be those small little times away that you have to rest and reflect that make all the difference in both your motivation and in fueling your mind and body for all that is to come. So, I told you, short time to meet with you today. My biggest takeaways for you are that I want you to be seen. I want you to know that your hard work is recognized, even if you don't think that it is. It's one of the things that I love about working with adult students. I know you guys are getting after it. I know that you have the weight of the world on your shoulders. I know that you have responsibilities and you have deadlines and you have bills to pay and you have people to care for, but yet you're still putting in that investment in yourself. And man, that is something to feel pride in. So know, if nobody else on this planet sees you, which I know that's not true, that I see you, that Essential Education sees you, and we want to help give you the resources to, as we always say, meet your success. We want to help you complete those goals. Your success is our goal. It's why we exist. So we see your hard work And we want to say, hey, you know what? Here's your gold sticker. Here is your permission, if you need it, to invest in yourself, to take 5-10 minutes, to take a day off from study, to think about how far you've come, and to rest and reflect for the future. There's power in that. Let us know if you can connect, or if you're interested in connecting with any of our other resources here on this channel, here on our Facebook channel at GED Academy, or of course at essentialeducation.com/students. We want to get to know you. We want to be a part of your story. You are seen. You are valued. Now take advantage of that personal investment in yourself to give yourself the rest and reflection that you need. Thanks for joining us today. Have a great one.